Eta, hola, study mate. It is the Friday, and welcome to the show. This is the part of the show whereby we have a celeb in studio with us, and today we have none other than Slicker. How are you doing, my brother?
Stronger than ever.
Yeah, man. How are you feeling, bro?
I don't know whether you're talking about now.
Yeah, now.
Okay, well, I don't know. I haven't thought about it.
Yeah, so how's the music thing going for you, bro?
I'm feeling okay. I thought about it. So I'm a bit delayed. It's going okay. I'm not complaining. I'm just in it.
Yeah.
And I just do it, and then I do it. Then I go home and sleep.
So, would you consider like your job as a hobby or as a job?
It's really like a passion, a hobby. It's not really a job. It's something that I just love doing. I'm just passionate about it. It's got nothing to do with whether I see it as a job. I'm just grateful that I get like the perks that I get. Because there's so many people who also probably do it as a hobby and they don't get probably the material things that we get, or that I get. So I'm grateful for that. So it's just a passion. I do it.
Okay, so I guess you might know that this is an educational show. So we just basically want to know a little bit about yourself, how you were in school, in high school, and in primary school, and if you did go to university, and what did you study?
Okay, well, I was a bit of a problem child. I'm sure I failed grade 1, or was it standard 1? But I was just rebellious. I was just always questioning the system. I wonder whether I made it to high school. Yeah, I probably did. I remember going to a matric dance. Oh, was I dated him? Oh yeah, no, it was my matric dance now. Okay, yeah. So I made it to matric dance. I made it to matric, and I finished. But I had strong leadership qualities. I think the one thing school teaches you is that, some kids are great with the marks, but it also teaches you like to be a team player. It teaches you to lead. I mean, I was an athlete, so by default, my teachers were like, "You won't get anything." So I was like, "Okay, I'll go with an athlete," and I excelled in like running, and I got my colors by the time I left school. So, I think that's what school teaches you. It's people that are trying to make you better. Sometimes they misunderstand and they try to break you, and it's overcoming those things also, But it's all still teaching. That's what school is for me,
So when did this music thing start? Like with
I was born in it, and it found me, and it nurtured me, and it is what it is, and now it is what it is. Now I'm divorcing it, maybe, like from a commercial level. Maybe I'm gonna be doing my music on my blog, dropping it there. The thing about music is that like it's not a career. You gotta love music, and that's why I don't care how old I be or whatever. I'd still be making music, dropping it on my blog. I mean, we always angry that radio plays it or doesn't play it or whatever the case be. But when you really love music, those things shouldn't be. I know I've voiced my opinion a couple of times, like I'm crazy. But truth be told, if those things shouldn't be a factor if you actually really enjoy doing music. And I'd always say people must always have a plan B. So like I'm saying, I was fortunate that like in school I could find out the type of person I am. And I'm a builder, so I build like opportunities. I built a couple of companies. I'm a builder. Even in school, even when I went to like tertiary, I did computer engineering, but I wasn't an A+ computer builder. But I'm a builder. I think I'm built to become an entrepreneur, and that's what I do on the side, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I needed school to actually like kind of found the foundation of my drive, because I was selling, I was selling TV games that I used to. I know I was a bad child, but I used to like take games at stores and put them in my pocket, and then I'd go back to school and sell them in like double the price of whatever it was. I used to sell the Squatter Camp tapes. So I was already selling stuff like from primary school, standard 1, standard 2. I was just...
So you're an entrepreneur?
I had clients, I had clientele, I had guys. I bumped into one of my clients now. He's an old guy, and I'm like, you are my customer. You don't act like you don't know, And that's it, Those are the things that you learn.
So I understand that you're also part of some initiatives that help build the youth and society. Tell us a bit more about that.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I know it's a bit random for me to talk about, like, you know, how I wasn't such a great student, whatever the case be, because I don't think this is the type of show to say that. But I think, you know, I think it's my responsibility to also be truthful, you know, and to be honest, and to every young person that's looking out there. You know, sometimes you're in school and you're told you can't, you want, but you know, you gotta always find your way in. And sometimes you're misunderstood. Kids are misunderstood. We misbehave, you know. So I wasn't a bad child, like you know, stealing, doing that. I was just misunderstood. So yeah, you know, like now I always like speaking for like young kids. I like speaking for the musicians. I like speaking for everybody that I feel that sometimes people think that maybe we have an easy life. Maybe kids like have an easy life. Maybe kids are not complicated by the things they see when they walk in the streets, when they see a poor person and then they see another wealthy person. You know, little things like that, which are small things that affect the kids' thinking. And you know, I'm aware of all those things, so I try to always communicate on behalf of that, because I always feel that I can never disconnect from the kid in me, you know. And whenever anyone disconnects from the kid in them, they actually lose touch of actually what's happening in the world, because those are the people that know everything and feel everything, you know what I mean?
Alright, so Slicker, basically we have students out there who are facing the challenges, one of the biggest challenges in their life. No, like the matric here. The exam, the matric here. So most of them are
suicide.
Not suicide. They're in matric and they're facing challenges. So what do you have to say to them as a person who has been at that point in your life?
Well, I mean, look forward to the matric dance. But like, to be honest, I guess, you know, I know every kid wants to go out there and be in the big bad world and do their thing, you know, and the world is difficult and it's tougher, you know, and the challenges are harder. You've got no principal to lean on, you've got no teacher to lean on, you've got no parents to come and tell you, hey, stop it, you're gonna fail. You don't even know even if you're failing in the real world or even if you're progressing, you know. So the real world is tougher, and if you want to build yourself as anything that's gonna go into the real world, you gotta start in school. You gotta be strong in school first, mentally, you know. It ain't about the highest marks, but it's about trying the hardest. It's about not being demotivated, because once you get out the world, every day that you feel that you're struggling in school, that's just how it is when you're looking for a job. Every day in your life out of school. So build your character now, make yourself strong now, prepare yourself for the, it's not for the big bad world, but if you prepared, it's not big and bad, but like it's still big and you just need to be bad, you know what I mean?
Alright, yeah, you've heard it from Slicker. The most important thing I can take from this year is it's important for you to be real and to be true to yourself. Thank you for taking the time out to be here with us and, you know, shedding some light to the youth and helping build our society.
You know, we don't do it with bricks, we do it with words. They must just take them in.
Yeah. Okay, Study Mate, thank you for joining us on this wonderful Friday. I hope that you stay tuned to Study Mate and that you'll see us next week on Monday. And remember, guys, be truthful to yourselves. And yeah, see you next week.
Don't take drugs.